Welcome back. So there's been some recovery in the equity market. The markets are well off the lows and the Nifty has pulled back a whole 100 points. Let's now shift the focus to the commodity markets and find out what's the latest. We have Manisha with us. Manisha, so what's catching your attention this morning?
You know, while most commodities are consolidating, catching their breath, there are a couple of things that have continued to run. One is Bitcoin at all-time highs at above 81,000. And the other is the report that FAO put out over the weekend telling you that the world food prices have surged to the highest level in 18 months in the month of October. If you look at the index numbers itself, it has gained up by 2% on a month-on-month basis. It's up 5.5% on an year-on-year basis as well. And this big jump that we've seen in the food price index globally, much of that really comes in because of the vegetable oil index, which has gained up by 7.3%. It is trading at a two-year highs. And within vegetable oils itself, we have seen almost everything rally in the global markets there. If you look at the palm oil prices, well, they are trading at 2.5-year highs. Soybean prices, sunflower, rapeseed also are trading at a multi-month highs. The other thing to watch into the index is the cereal prices, which also have surged up by nearly a percentage point on a month-on-month basis. Here as well, when you look at the global cereal production for the year 2024, well, that is projected to decline slightly. It's going to be a second highest on the record even then. But within the space as well, the global wheat prices have surged. That is because of the adverse weather and also because of Russia is now putting up a very strong floor in sense of prices. Maize is also something that has been on the stronger side. It's fuel demand, food demand, also feed demand is what is keeping these prices on the higher side as well. What also has done quite well in the markets is the sugar prices. Brazil, lower production, and of course the US use within biofuel has been supportive this price. So 2.5% of gains into this one as well on a month-on-month basis. Dairy has been another thing, 1%, 1.9% up on a month-on-month basis onto this one as well, and 21% up on year-on-year basis. So these are the food categories within the overall food index which have performed quite on the higher side in sense of prices. I also want to take you to the final slot which tells you on how the prices have been in the last 1 month itself. As you can see, it all belongs to the edible oil price gains. Palm oil prices gained up by 18% in the last 1 month, and you have seen 7 to 10% of gains come in for rapeseed, sunflower, soybean was up 3% as well. And then apart from that, corn has done well, 5% of jump upon that, and that is when we stop. Everything else in sense of food prices actually have seen a bit of a easing coming in. So whether it's about sugar and cotton, 2% of decline there, 4.5% of cut coming in for rice as India starts to export. And then you have tea prices declining 5%. Cocoa came off by 8% in the previous month as well. And we've seen coffee prices quite flat. For this week now, it really is going to be about a dollar index, which is back around 105. That is something that the street will watch out for. You also have the US inflation numbers coming in this week. And then there is Powell testimony on Thursday. That would give you further directions for this week.
Okay, all right. Got that, Manisha. Thanks very good. Thanks very much. The good news being that there's some cool off in cocoa, tea and coffee. At least is not surging any longer. Thank you for joining in with that.